Okay, I think we are live. Let's double check as it's preparing. Okay, here we are. Hi, everyone. I wanted to start off by apologizing that I didn't go live yesterday. I had every intention of going live on Thanksgiving, and long story short, I spent all day cooking on Wednesday. I spent most of the day cooking yesterday. So then we went straight to my family's get together, and I had every intention of coming on in the evening and just popping in and saying hello to you all. And we stayed longer than we thought, and we were exhausted, and I just went to bed without even thinking about it, and woke up this morning and said, oh my gosh, I forgot to jump on. Yesterday's message truly and I'll just start with it today. Yesterday's message truly was just about how heartfelt grateful I feel for the opportunity to serve all of you. I feel a genuine honor and responsibility for you all listening in and allowing me to describe this path in a different way. And for many of you, really trusting me that there's a different way to look at this, and that there could be possibility and hope in a new way of looking at things and doing things. And that's an honor. Truly, it's an honor. The things that you share with me, the things that you all tell me about your experiences and your lives, and many tender and vulnerable spots. I don't take that lightly, and I'm really, really honored to serve all of you in this way. It's my passion. It's what I love to do most in the world. When I'm on vacation, even when I'm doing other things, I think about all of you and this work, and the way I feel like this type of work changes people's lives and allows them to have a different experience of life and a different experience of yourself and your relationships and the way you show up in the world. And I just think it's such beautiful work. And I believe that I am blessed with this opportunity to be able to show up for you all and serve you all in this way. I'm really, really grateful for it. And so I just wanted to say I'm very, very grateful for all of you. Thank you for trusting me. Thank you for showing up here. Thank you for continuing to comment and ask me questions and things. It keeps me going. It keeps me engaged. It gives me really, it warms me and gives me really good feedback that it's making a difference for all of you. And so thank you for being here and showing up and allowing me to serve you in this way. And that's what I wanted to tell you yesterday. So I thought I'd start with that today. Okay, we are in Black Friday, right? We are in the moment after Thanksgiving, but before we all go back to work next week, although I'm clearly working some today, maybe you are too. The question for many people that rolls around in your head today is, how do I keep going? How do I, whatever happened yesterday, how do I get back to feeling good today? And I say it in that way, I phrase it in that way on purpose, because I want to remind you that whatever happened yesterday, good, bad, or otherwise, it is gone. It is done now. It's that day, that moment, those decisions, all those choices have passed. And truly, the only negative impact of those decisions is whether or not you let them carry into who you are today. Just by way of example, yesterday felt pretty good for me. I don't feel like I overate, but I was definitely full for the whole day, because I found myself kind of picking here and picking there and trying this and a little bit of that. And sort of from the beginning of the day all the way to the end of the day, I ate with more consistency than I normally do. And so in my body, my physical body, I felt more full than I normally feel throughout the day. In other words, my body was getting sort of this consistent amount of calories and fuel throughout the day that I don't normally get. In other words, I normally eat kind of meals, and then I don't eat, and then I meal, and then I don't eat. And so your body sort of has this, okay, I have this feeling of feeling full, and then I have a feeling of feeling less full, and then more full, and then less full, and that sort of goes throughout the day. Yesterday, I had a feeling of being relatively full almost all day. And I made a point to stay connected to that feeling and that vibration that I was feeling. And it wasn't super comfortable. I wasn't uncomfortable, but I don't like really the feeling of feeling full all day. But the food was good and family was good and we had a great time. And I don't feel like I overeat and it was all good. Point is, what do I do today? Right? A previous version of myself, and I know for many of you, because this is what I hear year after year. You go to bed feeling frustrated. Oh, I overate. I don't like feeling full all day. And then you wake up the next morning feeling the same way. Feel frustrated. Why did I eat like that? I overate. I shouldn't have eaten those things. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done those things. And that carries into the energy and vibration of the whole weekend. And we start acting in response to that energy and vibration. So your job today is to go back to square one and say, how do I want to feel today? How do I want to feel today? And what are the choices? What is the content and what are the choices that I want to make that are in line with how I would like to feel? Maybe you feel like eating like you always do, right? And having, 3 meals or whatever. Maybe you feel like eating a little bit lighter, who knows? But the question is, how do you engage in choices today that are in line with how you'd like to feel? Rather than get caught up in the frustration of whatever happened yesterday, and therefore make choices and reactions in line with that. So that's my biggest piece of advice for you today, is to get clear about how you would like to feel and what can you do to get you closer to that feeling. No matter what happened yesterday, yesterday is done, okay? And we're going to spend the next few weeks in different challenges about how you want to address the rest of the year. I think we have 5 weeks left in the year or something like that, 4 or 5 weeks. How do we want to be? How do we want to address the rest of the year? But especially for today and for the weekend, how do you want to feel? Do you want to feel frustrated with yourself? Do you want to keep beating yourself up? Do you want to get frustrated about how far away you are from your weight goals? Do you want to? None of that makes you feel good. So the question is, what makes you feel good? Does it make you feel good to eat nutrient-dense whole foods? Does it make you feel good to go for a walk? Does it make you feel good to move your body? Does it make you feel good to act in ways that take you closer to your goals? What makes you feel good? And do more of that this weekend. That is that's the big invitation, the big ask for you all. Let me check here and see how we're doing. Good. Okay. No questions on the live. So I'm going to sign off for today. What I will say to you all is that we are picking back up with regularly scheduled programming next week. So 9 a.m. Mountain Time, 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday of next week. We'll be back on regularly scheduled time. And I look forward to seeing you all then. Have a great weekend.